In recent years, China has made significant strides in military advancements, yet it remains overshadowed by the United States in one critical area: air superiority. The U.S. Air Force's formidable capabilities pose a daunting challenge for China, primarily due to the superior quality of American equipment and the expertise of its pilots. Despite China's status as the world's second-largest military spender, trailing only the U.S. and its ongoing expansion of nuclear capabilities, its aerial prowess falls short in comparison. The People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF, with around 400,000 personnel, is dwarfed by the U.S. Air Force, which boasts over 660,000 personnel dedicated to airborne operations. Key to America's advantage is its extensive infrastructure, which supports a massive fleet of 13,300 aircraft, with nearly 10,000 combat-ready, far surpassing China's fleet of 3,166 aircraft. This numerical disparity translates into a significant tactical edge, enabling the U.S. to orchestrate large-scale offensives that would pose substantial challenges for Beijing. China has concentrated much of its Air Force budget on fighter jets, amassing 1,199 such aircraft. However, this figure pales in comparison to the U.S., which fields 1,914 fighters alongside a broader spectrum of aircraft capable of diverse missions beyond air-to-air combat. For instance, the U.S. maintains 962 fixed-wing transports and a robust training fleet of 2,634 aircraft, which is crucial for developing future pilots. In essence, while China's military might is formidable on several fronts, including ground forces and naval capabilities, its aerial capabilities still lag behind those of the United States. The disparity in both quantity and versatility of aircraft underscores America's dominance in the skies, a critical advantage in any potential conflict scenario between the two nations. This air superiority not only enhances U.S. military capabilities, but also shapes strategic calculations and potential outcomes in any future confrontation. In the realm of aerial superiority, the United States maintains an undeniable edge over China, particularly evident in the diversity and quality of its aircraft fleet. Across various categories such as attack planes, tankers, helicopters, and special mission aircraft, the U.S. consistently outmatches its counterparts, including China's People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. This superiority stems not only from sheer numbers, but also from the advanced capabilities and versatility of American aircraft. The U.S. Air Force's capacity for sustained operations and the ability to replace losses swiftly are critical advantages. In contrast, China, despite its advancements and the development of impressive aircraft like the Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon, faces challenges in sustaining prolonged engagements due to potential attrition against the U.S. Larger and more varied fleet. The Chengdu J-20, introduced in 2018, represents China's flagship fifth-generation fighter designed to rival America's F-22 Raptor. Boasting stealth capabilities, high speed, approximately 1,670 miles per hour, and an impressive combat range, the J-20 is equipped with advanced AESA radar and a formidable array of air-to-air missiles. China's aggressive production plans aim to surpass the number of F-22s produced by the U.S., reflecting its strategic emphasis on bolstering air combat capabilities. However, the U.S. counters with not just one, but two highly advanced fifth-generation fighters, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. While the F-22 matches the J-20 in speed and excels in stealth and maneuverability, the F-35 adds a different dimension with its multi-role capabilities and advanced avionics, albeit at a slightly lower top speed, 1,200 miles per hour. Crucially, both the F-22 and F-35 possess the unique ability to supercruise, maintaining supersonic speeds without engaging afterburners, which reduces their radar signature and enhances their stealth capabilities. In contrast, the J-20 and other Chinese fighters rely on engines that necessitate afterburners for supersonic flight, compromising their stealthiness and revealing their location. This disparity in technological capabilities underscores the U.S.'s advantage in conducting stealth operations and maintaining air dominance, While China's focus on the J-20 showcases significant progress in its military aviation, the U.S. leverages a dual fighter strategy that offers greater flexibility and strategic depth in varied combat scenarios. In essence, while China continues to enhance its Air Force capabilities with advanced platforms like the J-20, the United States remains ahead in overall air power, supported by a broader range of aircraft types and superior technological integration. This disparity not only influences tactical outcomes, but also shapes strategic calculations in potential conflicts involving these two global powers. In the realm of military aviation, the United States maintains a distinct technological edge over China, particularly highlighted by its advanced fifth-generation fighters, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. These aircraft epitomize America's dominance in stealth technology and combat versatility, posing significant challenges for China's People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. The F-22 Raptor, renowned for its exceptional speed, maneuverability, and stealth capabilities, represents a formidable opponent for China's Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. While the J-20 shares some similarities with the F-22 in terms of speed and combat capabilities, the F-22's advanced thrust vectoring engines enable superior agility and performance. Moreover, the F-22's ability to supercruise at supersonic speeds without afterburners enhances its stealthiness by minimizing its radar signature, a capability that the J-20 lacks due to its reliance on less stealthy engine technology. Meanwhile, the F-35 Lightning II complements the F-22 with its multi-role capabilities and advanced avionics. Beyond its sophisticated radar and sensor systems, the F-35 features a unique helmet-mounted display, providing pilots with real-time data on aircraft systems and the surrounding environment. This aircraft's ability to take off from short runways and land vertically enhances its operational flexibility, enabling deployment from unconventional bases such as assault ships and smaller airfields, capabilities unmatched by either the F-22 or the J-20. In terms of combat readiness, both the F-22 and F-35 are equipped with advanced weaponry, including cannons and air-to-air missiles, comparable to those of the J-20. While the J-20 may hold a slight edge in certain technological aspects, particularly its internal weaponry bays and active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar, the combined force of the F-22 and F-35 provides the United States with a strategic advantage in aerial combat scenarios. China's strategic approach to air power differs significantly from that of the United States. The PLAAF tends to prioritize supporting ground troops rather than asserting air superiority, akin to Russia's tactics in Ukraine. However, this strategy exposes Chinese aircraft to heightened risks from ground-based anti-air defenses, mirroring the vulnerabilities Russia has faced in recent conflicts. The U.S., in contrast, employs composite air operations, COMAO, integrating a diverse range of capabilities into unified airborne assaults, thereby asserting dominance over airspace. Despite China's advancements with the J-20 and ongoing developments in unmanned aerial systems, UAS, Beijing acknowledges that it trails the United States in both qualitative and quantitative measures of air power. The J-20, conceived as a direct response to the F-22, symbolizes China's aspirations to narrow the technological gap. Yet it remains challenged by the operational depth and versatility inherent in America's dual fighter strategy. Composite air operations, COMAO, are the pinnacle of military strategy in which numerous countries combine their planes and resources to establish air superiority over a wide territory. These missions often feature a diverse group of aircraft performing various roles, ranging from ground support to air defense, all coordinated by a designated package commander. A COMAO can include up to 100 planes and helicopters, providing redundancy and flexibility in the event of mission failure or aircraft loss. COMAO tactics highlight the United States' strategy for air supremacy, as it uses its broad and versatile fleet of aircraft to overwhelm opponents such as China. While the PLAAF primarily supports ground operations, U.S. forces would employ COMAOs to impose control over the skies. This strategic advantage enables American fighters to perform simultaneous aerial assaults against Chinese aircraft and ground targets, while maintaining defensive positions to intercept any retaliatory PLAAF moves. COMAOs must be able to integrate international forces, typically including NATO allies, in order to optimize operational effectiveness and coordination. This alliance increases the size and sophistication of aircraft attacks beyond what China can now counter. In essence, COMAOs, controlled by the United States, would establish unambiguous air superiority by exploiting not only numerical advantage, but also operational flexibility and strategic coordination. Despite the lack of international backing, the United States has enough aircraft diversity and operational flexibility to carry out COMAOs on its own. This capacity originates from its huge fleet, which includes a variety of specialist aircraft designed for specific combat roles. In contrast, China, while fielding a large number of fighter jets, lacks the same adaptability as the rest of the Air Force's inventory, hampering its ability to effectively counter complicated U.S. aerial tactics. Versatility appears to be the most important feature in evaluating any nation's air power capability. The United States has a diversified fleet of aircraft capable of conducting a variety of duties, including stealth operations, air superiority, ground support, and electronic warfare. This contrasts dramatically with China's more specialized approach, which focuses mostly on fighter jets and ground support duties. As a result, China will confront enormous problems in reacting to the diverse threats posed by comprehensive COMAOs launched by the U.S. China is actively bolstering its air defense capabilities to compensate for its tactical shortcomings in aerial warfare. The unveiling of the FK-3000 air defense missile system, along with other advanced systems like the HQ-16FE and Red 11 at Airshow China 2022, underscores Beijing's efforts to fortify its defenses against potential threats, particularly from attack helicopters and cruise missiles. The FK-3000 system stands out with its potent air defense missile designed to intercept standard fighter plane ammunition. It also features a mini-missile resistant to cluster bombs and a sophisticated radio signal jammer, enhancing its effectiveness in countering various aerial threats. Crucially, the system's remote-controlled capabilities, including the transporter, launcher, and radar platform, TELR, enable operators to engage targets from a safe distance, supplemented by unmanned auxiliary vehicles for ground combat support. Despite these advancements, the FK-3000's limitations become apparent when faced with stealth technology employed by U.S. aircraft. Lacking stealth detection capabilities, the system is primarily geared toward defending against visible and larger targets within close proximity to the ground. This vulnerability highlights China's ongoing struggle to match America's technological edge in both offensive and defensive aerial capabilities. In contrast, the United States maintains global air superiority through its composite air operations, COMAO strategy, which integrates diverse aircraft capabilities and multinational forces to dominate airspace. This operational approach allows the U.S. to leverage its extensive network of approximately 750 military bases worldwide, including over 220 in Asian countries strategically positioned to project power into China's vicinity. The sheer reach and operational flexibility afforded by these bases enable the U.S. to conduct sustained aerial operations across vast distances, including potential conflicts involving China. This capability counters the notion that geographical barriers would shield either nation from the other's aerial threats, underscoring America's global military posture and strategic advantage. Overall, while China advances its air defense technologies with systems like the FK-3000, the U.S. maintains a decisive edge in aerial warfare capabilities. Through COMAOs and its extensive global basing infrastructure, the United States can effectively mitigate China's defensive measures and project overwhelming air power when necessary. This dynamic illustrates the evolving competition in military aviation, where technological innovation and strategic deployment play pivotal roles in shaping regional and global security landscapes. The geopolitical dynamics of military bases and strategic positioning around China underscore a significant imbalance in power projection capabilities between the United States and China. Key allies like Japan, South Korea, Australia, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia host numerous U.S. military bases, totaling a formidable network that encircles China from multiple directions. east, west, and south. This strategic advantage allows the U.S. to potentially launch composite air operations. If you enjoyed this video, then press the subscribe icon, and thanks for watching.